Spin the Hardaway 17. Back with another EP. Y'all do your boy a favor, y'all smash that like button for your boy when we roll on in. Whether you're here for a good time or a long time, y'all could hit that thumbs up for your boy. Whether it's your first time, if you could do your boy solid, not make it your last time, hit that subscription button as well. Today, man, we here basically do the fight breakdown and predictions for all the fights tomorrow morning. Fight start at 10 a.m. tomorrow morning. This gonna take a little minute. Out. I was late turning on my monetization, so now I gotta see if they go. Now I gotta see if they go let your boy work around it. I've been a little out of it today, man. I've been tired. I'm tired from yesterday. I did a lot of drinking yesterday, man. So I'm kind of getting over a hangover. Kind of getting over a hangover at the same time. You know what I mean? A little hangover. Huh? A little hangover, right? But we gonna make it do what it do. Man, we got three main fights tomorrow, right? Three main fights. Lonzo Okolie versus Chris Bellam-Smith. We got Mauricio Lara versus Lee Wood. We also got Michael Colan versus Lopez. Lopez's first name is eluding me right now, right? But Lopez is a good fighter. He coming off an upset victory, right, in his last fight. Not a huge upset victory, right? But an upset victory in which I picked him, right? So I was on the winning side. You know what I mean, of Lopez's last victory, right? But that fight right there, man, that's gonna be lit, right? Speaking of Michael Cullen and Lee Wood faced off against one another, right? That's how Lee Wood, got his title, put his name back on the map, or on the map, I should say, right? By defeating Michael Cullen in the fight in which Michael Cullen was controlling, right? Not dominating the fight, but was controlling the fight up until that point, right? For sure, he was winning the fight, right? If that fight had a 112, Michael Cullen would have got the victory over Lee Wood. But Lee Wood ended up catching Mike Cullen in the 12th round with about 38 seconds left. You know what I mean? And he ended up putting Michael Cullen out of that thing, right? But Michael Cullen has won 2 fights since then, right? Lee Wood has went on to fight with Mauricio Lara in a unification bout in which he got stopped. Mauricio Lara and Lee Wood are running it back for the second. Mauricio Lara and Lee Wood are running for the second time. Right? Lee Wood was a underdog the first time. Lee Wood is an underdog now. You know what I mean? He was a bigger underdog the first time, then he not really sure as to why that is. YouTube. You would think, right, a guy coming off getting knocked out by the same guy that he's fighting now, the odds will increase, not decrease. But maybe it decreased because Mario Lara had a rough time on the scales. Mario Lara, he actually missed weight, but Mario Lara actually isn't even able to win this fight. You know what I mean? He's able to win the fight, right? He's not able to win the belt, you know what I mean, even if he wins this fight because he missed weight. Now, I will say he missed weight by 4 pounds, right? That's just ridiculous. That's a whole nother weight division, right? But I will say it was odd that he missed weight by 4 pounds, right? I never heard of this before, but the British Board of Boxing Committee, right, they told him he missed by 4 pounds, and they didn't even give him a chance, you know what I mean, to make the weight to try and defend his title. They said it would be too bad a weight cut, right, for him to come in to miss by 4 pounds, then come back in an hour or so and be 4 pounds on weight. See, it'd be too detrimental to his health, so they're not going to force him to try to make the weight. They're just going to straight up strip his belt. So Mauricio Lara got his belt stripped. If Lee Wood wins the fight, then Lee Wood does have a chance to become the champion, but there is no way that Lara could win, his belt tomorrow. My guess is, right, this is going to be Lara's last fight at 126 anyway. When you come in, you miss it by a whole nother division, right? Probably is going to be your last fight at said division, right? But he can't win this title tomorrow, but Lee Wood can. So that's Lee Wood and Mauricio, right? We got Lawrence Okolie and Chris Bellum-Smith. I think this is one of the more interesting fights of tomorrow, right? One of the more under the radar fights from tomorrow, right? One of the more interesting fights and one of the more under the radar fights for tomorrow. Chris Bellum-Smith and Lawrence Okolie. You got Chris Bellum-Smith, right? He had that one loss about 2.5 years ago, right? Since then, he strung off about 3 or 4 wins. Was good, right? He strung off about 3 or 4 wins. Has Chris Bellum-Smith. He's looked good. Then you got Lawrence Okolie, right? Undefeated fighter, has been cruiserweight champion for about 2 years running. At this point, reigning cruiserweight champion, right? He's had a couple. His fight before his last one, right, was extremely lackluster, right? But he did get the victory, very sloppy, you know what I mean, kind of fight. His last fight, a little bit of the same, right? Saw him getting the victory, a bit of a sloppy fight, right? At this point, I'm just going to, consider Lawrence Okolie, right, an effective but sloppy fighter, right? Chris Bellum was good, beautiful. Appreciate you sliding through this thing, royalty. Chris Bellum-Smith, he's a guy who has impressed me, right, in his last couple fights with Tommy McCarthy, and then he came back and he had a knockout right after Tommy McCarthy. Tate MMA was good. Tate. Appreciate you sliding through. If y'all could hit that down for your boy. We about to make our fights this for the fights tomorrow. About to pick these winners, set up these parlays. You know what I mean? Then because the fight started at 10 in the morning, so once I wake up in the morning, we just gonna roll it on straight into the fights. We got a bunch of overseas fights tomorrow, right? So the fights start early, so I want to get out ahead of it, do the fight breakdown and predictions and picks today. But what's good, man? If y'all could hit that thumbs up for your boy. When you roll in, help your boy get in that algorithm, help your boy stay in that algorithm. You know what I mean? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pick the winners first, right? I'm gonna pick all the winners first, and then we go set them up in the parlay. I'm not gonna give a breakdown of every single fight. Some of them self-explanatory, right? Some on prospects versus older guys. The prospects should go in there and take care of business. The prospects should go in there and take care of business, right? So I ain't gonna break down every single one. I am gonna give you a winner for every single one. A couple of these things go be tight. A couple of these things pick themselves, right? You know what I mean? But we go and get into it. They didn't spin me back yellow. I don't appreciate that. They didn't spin me back yellow. I don't appreciate that. But I digress. I ain't really sure exactly for these undercards fights, right? I ain't really sure exactly which undercard, each fight is on, right? But I'm gonna tell you the name of the fight. I know the headline of the fights, right? I'm gonna tell you the name of the fight. So we gonna make it easier. We gonna make it easier that way, right? But I digress. Hold on, my phone crashing out. I'm getting up the betting slips now, so we can go down. We can make our go down and make our picks. YouTube been making me mad, man, lately, man. They've been pissing me off, man. They'll send my stuff green for a week straight, then they'll send me yellow for a week straight. I'm sick of it. Oh, 2. It ain't a whole lot of WNBA games in June. It's just 2. Yeah, I'm about to get signed to that FanDuel. We about to make it do what it do. I'm gonna go down the list right now. Again, we not gonna use every single fight because every single fight, ain't worth using, right? The odds be extremely high. The odds be extremely high on some of them, right? So it really ain't no point in using them, but we go use the best ones. We go use about 9 or 10 of them. We go use about 9 or 10 of them. You know what I mean? For sure, for sure. Right, we go use about 9 or 10 of them. So y'all get your boy right. Y'all get your boy right. Y'all hit that thumbs up. 6 people in the building. I got 10 likes. Y'all help your boy get going in that y'all help your boy get going in that algorithm. Also, I don't know if y'all checked out my last EP, right? But Devin Haney and Regis Prograde, you know what I mean? They got a little back and forth going on Twitter. Not no disrespectful back and forth, actually a pretty, respectable, friendly back and forth. Regis Prograde, who I think the baddest man in the land, under 147. Some people think it's Tank. I think it's Rougarou, that boy from Louisiana. Them little boys ain't ready for Regis, right? Regis Prograde and Devin Haney, they going back and forth on Twitter. I ain't gonna lie, I'm a little nervous for Devin I'm a little nervous for Devin when it comes to Regis, man. That's a tough fight, man. If Devin go from fucking Lomachenko to Regis Prograde, bro, y'all gotta stop. Y'all gotta stop denying that, man. Don't let him fuck around and win, bro. Y'all got all this Devin Haney hate. Y'all gotta throw that shit out the window, bro. Even if he fight Regis Prograde, I don't even care if he win, bro. If he fight Regis Prograde, y'all gotta get right. If he stepped the Regis Prograde, man, y'all got to put some respect. If he stepped the Regis Prograde, y'all got to put some respect on that man's name, man. But I digress. But y'all check that video. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna make y'all check it out. So I'm finna drop the link to that video when y'all get time. Y'all click that junk, right? Like that junk. Let me know what y'all think about that junk. Then come on back. Actually, I'm gonna drop that junk. Y'all click that junk, like that junk. Then come on back. You can go listen to that junk. You know what I mean? When you get a little extra time, right? Well, actually, I'm gonna be here for a second, right? So you can go listen to that junk as long as you want to. When you come back, my fight picks and stuff will be on the screen, right? My fight picks and stuff will be on the screen, right? So I digress, but I'm finna drop that link in the chat for y'all. Y'all click that thing. That's my Devin Haney Regis Prograde video. Check that thing out. Hit the like button on that. Get that thing going. Greatly appreciate y'all. So far, that thing making quota. So far, the Devin Haney jump making quota. You know what I mean? But y'all click that, get your boy right, then come on back and we can get into these fight picks. But okay, it's 19 fights tomorrow, right? I'm gonna put the winners. Here, I'm gonna put my winners. I'm gonna put my winners in the chat, right? Now, these what I'm about to put in the chat right now aren't necessarily the parlays. These are just the winners from each fight tomorrow, right? We go use the winners from each fight tomorrow in our parlay, but not necessarily we go use each fight, right? But we most definitely going to use the winners, right? I'm just picking my winners right now, right? So y'all can get an idea of who go win the fight. You can use, either fight you want to use. I'm gonna set up some lays, right? You can set up some lays, but I'm gonna tell y'all who I got winning each and every fight, right? In the first fight of the day, start at 10 a.m. We got Aaron Bolden versus Abjays Vincook. Now, a lot of these guys, right? I told you a lot of these fights pretty much self-explanatory, right? We can't even really use them if we wanted to, because the odds ain't gonna be, worth too much, right? But Aaron Bowen is going to win that fight pretty easy, right? He gonna win that fight pretty easy. In the second fight, we got Paydrag McCorvey versus Diego Ramirez. Another right prospect fight versus journeyman fight. Paydrag McCorvey, he go win that fight pretty easy, right? These are our fights right now, right? Where if the guys lose these fights, then something went completely wrong. You know what I mean? Something went completely wrong. But we got Bowden and we got MCC. So there's double C. MCCRORY. McCorry. Right? So we got Bowden and McCorry in the first fights of the day. Bowden fight at 10 a.m. McCorry fight at 10 a.m. All these are the 10 a.m. blocks, right? These are the early fights. I'm going in order from earliest to latest, right? So y'all hit that thumbs up for your boy when you roll on in. And we got Prince O'Leary in the third fight, right? Another easy fight, right? Another easy fight on paper, right? Another common sense fight that we probably really ain't gonna be able to use, right? But I was definitely, he's going to win his fight. We go pick all the winners, right? And then we're going to go back and make parlay, right? But we got Aaron Bowden winning tomorrow. We got Pedro McCoy winning tomorrow, and we got Prince O'Leary winning tomorrow so far, right? And we gonna throw Campbell Haddon in there as well. Campbell Haddon should win his fight, right? Campbell Haddon fight has odds on the right. You could pick whether he go win by decision or you could pick whether he go win by knockout, right? They were trying to build Campbell Haddon as a knockout puncher, right? But as he advances in his career, right, and as his fights increase, he's starting to get less knockouts, right? So this is a fight. If you want to take a chance with it, right, you want to go points or you want to go KO. This is a fight where you could take that chance on and you can earn some money. I necessarily ain't going to use it, right? But if I was going to use it, I don't really believe in Campbell Haddon, right? So I'll probably take it points. At this point, Campbell Haddon, going to points, and Campbell Haddon getting the knockout is just about tit for tat. He's not really a skill guy. A1 Hoop Zone was good. A1, appreciate you through this thing. We we doing the gambling show for the betting show, picking out the winners and stuff for the fights. In the morning. Campbell Haddon is 11-0 with 4 KOs, right? You know what I mean? He had a knockout in the first round. Faced the guy 10-7. He got the stoppage, TKO knockout. Right before that, he went to the points. He facing the guy named Mike Buck. The reason I'm going into this one, right, Campbell Haddon should win this fight easy, but the reason I'm going into I ain't saying he should win this fight easy. He's been set up to win this fight easy, right? I don't know a whole lot about the guy he fighting, right? But fights like this, he's been set up to win them, right? It's a round fight against a guy named Malik Bulk, right? Malik Bulk got 6 wins, 2 losses with 2 KOs, never been stopped. 5'6", 6-inch arm reach. He ain't fought nobody, you know what I mean, worth mentioning, right? But they put him in the ring against Campbell Haddon. I don't really got faith in Campbell Haddon, right? He go win this fight. He go win this fight because he's been set up to put in his ring to win this fight, right? And I've seen Campbell Haddon get to a decision, like in the fight where I feel like he lost, and they still gave him the win, right? So I think the safe bet on this is, the safe bet would be to take Campbell Haddon. But his odds ain't really worth nothing to take him. But if you want to, add some juice to it, want to add something to your bet, I say take Campbell Haddon on the points, right? So far, we got Bowden, McCory, Pierce O'Leary, and Haddon. All straight up, no stipulations, no nothing like that. These just my winners, right? These ain't the just my winners, right? These ain't the parlay, right? So we got Aaron Bowden in the first fight of the day, Pedro McCory, Prince O'Leary, Campbell Haddon. You got Carrison, Arson Style. We gonna take Arson Style, right? Arson Style should win her fight pretty easy. She don't really got odds on her fights. Another one of these fights, right, where the odds really so big, we really can't use it, right? It don't do us no good really to throw it in there. Minus 24,000, minus 3,000. You know what I mean? Don't really do us no good to throw them in there. But this is our winners bracket, right? We picking all the winners, you know what I mean, for the day. So I'm throwing Arson Star in there because I got her winning the fight, right? In the next fight, we got William Corolla over Joe Hardy. Corolla is one of those prospects, right? They're trying to build as well. He should win this fight. You know what I mean? Pretty easy, at least on paper. No odds, no methods on his fight either, right? So we just go throw him in there. Corolla. In the winners portion, we got Danny Ball versus Jamie Robinson. Okay, now is where we hit our first real fight, right? Danny Ball versus Jamie Robinson. I'm gonna bring up these 2 box recs because I'm gonna actually give y'all a fight breakdown and prediction on this. You know, I ain't towards Danny Ball, right? But Jamie Robinson is, there's a live fighter, right? But I'm leaning Danny Ball. I feel like he's more skilled, right? He's more skilled. Jamie Robinson, tough, rugged, than skill. But his tough and ruggedness is very traditional, right? His boxing skills just outclassed Jamie Robinson. Jamie Robinson is one of those guys on the inside, make a fight rough, make it not a dirty fight, right? But he like some elbow rubbing going on in his fight, right? Inside not a nice stretch of the imagination. A surprise knockout win in his last fight, right? Did get a surprise knockout win in his last fight, not against a world beater, against Ben Fields, right? But not a guy who, a guy you got to worry about getting KOs, but a guy you do worry about his activity, right? And his physicalness in fights. Then the ball 12, 1-1. Jamie Robinson 15, and on to add some stipulations. You could tell, right? Right now, I'm just doing my winners and losers. Right now, I'm just doing my winners and losers. So we got Danny Ball. We're gonna throw Danny Ball in there. We will be putting Danny Ball in the parlay later, right? You know what I mean? But we go throw Danny Ball down now on the winners list, right? We got Okolie Fiez, right? We got Okolie Fiez versus Costin Ion. Another fight, right? Okolie Fiez should win. This fight gonna be interesting, right? We got Fiez in this fight. We go throw Fiez in the parlay as well. We got Okolie Fiez. He should win that fight pretty comfortably, right? So we got Fiez, Lee Cutler, and Stanley Stannard. This fight right here, this is going to be, another close fight. This is parlay buster, right? Go be one of those. Go the distance, and you gonna have both guys, wear down, tired, drag the end of the fight, right? Or one of these guys could touch each other on the button, and the other guy go out. But this fight right here is what I call a parlay buster, because this fight could go either way. You got Lee Cutler, 12-1, 7 KOs, 27 years old, facing off against Stanley Stannard. Stanley Stannard is 10-0 with 4 KOs, 26. Right? Understand this fight right here is what you call a pick'em. I'm calling it a parlay, but it could go either. Pick Cutler, he could win or lose that jump. Stanley, who never lost in his life, right? He could win or lose that jump. It'll be a tough fight. Neither guy is what you would call a knockout, right? Both guys does have power. They get knockouts more so over accumulation punches, right? Unless you don't belong in the ring with them at all, right? But they more so get their knockouts over accumulation punches. I'm not expecting the knockout at all, right? I'm expecting a tough fight from both guys. If I'm leaning right, I would probably go with the undefeated fighter. You know what I mean, Stanley Stannard. There ain't no odds on this. There ain't no odds on this. There ain't no method odds on this, right? You know what I mean? Like, if a fight go win knockout, ain't nothing like that on this. I would say, right, bet this fight to go the distance. That would be the safest bet, right? If you're going to, take this fight. But for for winner purposes, right? I pick a winner for every fight. And in this fight, I'm going with the the undefeated prospect. They both around the same age, right? 27, 26, 10-0 and 12-1, around the same experience. This fight literally could go either way. I'm gonna edge it for Stannard, right? Just because he hasn't lost yet, right? And I know a guy that hasn't lost, he's not going to lay down, with that right? He's not pound for pound. He wouldn't be the harder puncher out of the two, but pound for pound, I do think he will have the slight edge, right, in boxing ability. But that's gonna be a back and forth fight, right? That's gonna be a parlay buster. I got Stanley Stannard in that thing. Then we got Michael McKinson versus Lieben Morales, right? Another interesting fight. This fight by itself on the surface ain't really, great on the odds. It ain't really great on the odds. But Michael McKinson on the points, right? You throw that in the parlay, that'll get you some bread, right? But I got McKinson. I got McKinson in that fight, right? I think McKinson go outbox him, right? Pretty comfortably from the first round to the 12th, be able to get his decision, right? Michael McKinson ain't had a loss since he got stopped by Virgil Ortiz, right? Ain't no shame in losing to Virgil Ortiz. He actually did damn good against Virgil Ortiz, right? Giving them all that he could handle. So we got Michael McKinson in that thing. Nick Ball, I like Nick Ball. We got Nick Ball versus Ladumu Lamata, right? Nick Ball is a fighter that has grown on me. I've been a fan of Nick Ball ever since he knocked out what's that Tyson Fury friend named Lowe? I forgot his name. I forgot his name right now, but he knocked out Low. I've been a fan of Nick Ball ever since he knocked out Low about a year and a half ago, about 2 years ago or something like that. Nick Ball, I got Nick Ball for the win. This fight, I think Nick Ball is a bad motherfucker. I think when Nick Ball finally make his way over here to the States and to America, I think, a couple of these American guys, they gonna have to see Nick Ball, right? It's certain guys over there in the UK who I'm high on, who I think could, come over here and compete. Nick Ball, one of those guys who I think could come over here to America, and I think he could compete, with our fighters. And in the division he chooses to go to. I'm high on Nick Ball, man. I got Nick Ball by KO. If that sound familiar, right? Nick Ball, Danny Ball, they're brothers. Danny Ball, the one that got the loss. Nick Ball is the younger brother. He undefeated. But we got both balls tonight. We got two balls. Y'all saw I did. We got two balls tonight. We got Nick Ball and we got Danny Ball, right? Danny Ball gonna be in a tougher fight than Nick Ball. Nick Ball probably gonna knock Bubba out. You know what I mean? But Nick Ball opponent is a little better than Danny Ball's opponent, right? But Nick Ball is a little better than Danny, so he even out. You know what I mean? But I digress. Nick Ball for the KO, but no, we just picking winners right now. So Nick Ball, Terry Harper versus Ivana Has-Been. I watched that weigh-in this morning. I actually watched all the weigh-ins this morning. You know what I mean? I'll just be coming in here, pulling stuff out my ass. I sat here this morning. I watched all the weigh-ins for all these fights, right? Watched a couple, of them guys shake out this morning. And this one I had my eye on in particular, right? I don't think that Ivana Has-Been could beat Terry Harper, right? I got Terry Harper on the points with this, but I do think Has-Been could make this fight interesting. She gonna be pushing the gas on Harper, you know what I mean, the whole fight. So it's gonna be interesting to see, if Harper gonna be able to keep the pace that Ivana Has-Been go set, right? But we got Terry Harper in that one, right? I got Harper over Ivana Has-Been. Terry Harper is a pretty reliable fighter, right? The only time I picked against Terry Harper was when she fought Alyssa Baumgartner. And Alyssa Baumgartner was a huge underdog. And I was like, why is Baumgartner such a huge underdog? And it ended up working out for me, right? But Terry Harper is the fighter who I'm always betting on. Terry Harper is easy money. Like, it's easy money, easy cake. You know what I mean? Terry Harper for the win. You want to throw some spice on it? Take Terry Harper for the points, right? In this next fight, right, I'm going to pull up their box rec because I'm going to give a little breakdown on this one. We got Sam Edgerton versus Joe Pickford, right? And I know they love Sam Edgerton over here. Right? I know they love Sam Edgerton. The odds came in, and Joe Pickford, you know what I mean, is a slight underdog. 20 wins, 19 KOs, 30 years old, 6 feet. Sam Edgerton, right, 33-8, 19 KOs, 29 years old, 5'11". Sam Edgerton is a fan favorite over there. He's coming off a win over James McCarthy. He got stopped. I said stop. He got a loss to Dennis Hogan, majority decision loss to Dennis Hogan before that, and the UD win against a nigga named Zask before that, right? Sam Edgerton's whole career, right, has been up, it's been down, it's been up, it's been down. I'm not sure in this fight, right, if they want Sam Edgerton to come in here 3 wins. Is 19, been knocked out twice himself. I'm not if they want Sam Edgerton here and win this fight, right? Or if they send Sam Edgerton up, right, to build Joe Pickford. Joe Pickford, 2019 KOs, right? That is good, right? 20 fights, 19 KOs, that's good. That's legit. But Joe Pickford is a slight favorite. The UK loves Sam Edgerton so much, right? Because people still, I think these. So I think in this fight right here it's gonna be this fight right here. I think they got it wrong in the way where it's gonna benefit. I think Joe Pickford is a bigger favorite than Vegas think. So Joe Pickford and the odds being dead close, Joe Pickford being minus 144, his knockout being what plus 140, right? those are guys take this fight on because I think Joe Pigington is more like a minus 500, right? Minus 600 favorite, and they got him a minus 144 favorite, right? So those good odds for this fight. But we got Joe Pifford, over Sam Edgerton. I think that's gonna be entertaining because Sam Edgerton is an entertaining fighter. I hate betting against Sam Edgerton, man, but I think Sam Edgerton go to stop. You know what I mean? When it's parlay time, when it method time, I'ma holler at y'all. We go use that Sam Pickford joining there as well. Okay, man. Main event, man. Now we getting into a main event territory. We getting the main event and co-main event territory, right? We got 1, 2, 3, 4 fights coming up, 2 co-main events, 2 main events, man. We got 2 main events and 2 co-main events. And what I'm finna do right now is I'm finna take intermission, right? I'm finna roll up and I'm finna tell y'all about my bets that I'm gonna do for my games today that start at 5:15 that I gotta make before I miss them jumps. So by intermission, I mean, with the fight picks. But I get those are my winners, right? So far, minus the co-main. We're about to do main and main events next, right? But those are my winners, minus the co-main and co-main. Main event fighters, and co-main event fighters next, man. Main event and co-main event fighters next. I'm gonna do my parlays for today, right? For today now, before I run out of time. Main event and co-main event fighter picks. Yes. That's what we're doing. Right? Let me get my parlay for the day. I made one already. Let me tell y'all what I made for the day. I got to get in these baseball joints. I think I went with the Chicago Sky with the upset over the Washington Mystics. Too. And I went with the Chicago Sky with the Washington Mystics. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go. This for the day, right? We gonna go Rays over Dodgers. That's gonna be a good one. We're gonna go Rays over Dodgers, right? We're gonna go Yankees over Padres. We're gonna go Braves over Phillies. We're gonna go Jays over Twins. And we're gonna go Astros over Athletics, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? So we got the Tampa Bay Rays over the Dodgers, Yankees over Padres, Braves over Phillies, Jays over Twins, Astros over Athletics. This for the day. Now we gonna go WNBA. We gonna take the Dallas Wings. Right? I think the Chicago Sky go beat the Washington Mystics at home today. Right? Vegas got Washington Mystics favorite. And I understand why, but Chicago Sky 2-0, Washington Mystics 1-2, right? Washington Mystics lost 2 games in a row. The Sky rolling. The Mystics kind of, finding their way. My girl Shakita Austin play for the Mystics. I digress. Shakita Austin play for the Mystics, right? That's my girl. But her team ain't teaming right now, man. They got some players, but they ain't got put it quite together. I got the Chicago Sky over I got the Chicago Sky over the Mystics tonight. So I got the Dallas Wings over Seattle Storm. My girl Okolie-Smith played tonight. I'm telling y'all, if y'all want to see a woman really ball, like y'all want to see interesting women's basketball, bro, watch that woman from the Dallas Stars, bro. I'm telling you, dog. She like Kyrie, Stephen Curry, and goddamn, who was I was calling her? She like Kyrie Irving. Morant, bro, she balling, bro. She got like a handle like Kyrie. She shoot that thing like Stephen Curry, and she got to step back like James Harden. That's who it was, bro. She played like Kyrie, James Harden, and goddamn Steph Curry, bro. I'm telling you, no cap. Ogunwale. Erica Ogunwale. She got an African. Her Erica ain't spelled like a regular Erica either. Spelled like Arkia. You know what I mean? Something like that. But she balling though. Enrique. It's like Enrica. It sound like it's like Enrica, but it looked like Erica. You know what I mean? But she balling though. Dallas Wings over Seattle Storm, Chicago Sky over the Washington Mystics. That's how we rolling tonight, man. That's a 7-leg parlay, right? It's a 7-leg parlay, and 5 will win you 250 on that. But that's a 7-leg parlay, right? $1 on that will win you 50. $1 wins you 50. 5 wins you 250, right? So let me put that in for today. Today's parlay, and then we go to the co-main and the main event. See, that ain't take long, did I? just had to put my best in for that, right? So today's parlay, we're gonna be here for a second now. Today's parlay, right? You know, just for my people that's in the bill. I know y'all got the baseball about to come on. So we got Yanks. We got Yanks, Rays, Braves, Days, Astros, and Dallas Wings in the sky. Wings and sky. It's MLB and WNBA. This for today, right? 5 wins, 250. Right. So that's the parlay for today. Yanks, Rays, Braves, Jays, Astros, Wings, and Sky. Yep. So that's the lay for today. 5 win, 250. 1 wins 50. I mean, can't beat that with a stick. Can't beat that with a stick, man. You feel me? So let me put that up there. Then let me continue. Let me continue to the man. Now we finna get to the main event and co-main event time. This is where I got you too, Ray. I see your cash out. I seen your cash out already. Shout out Ray, man. Ray send me a cash out every day, fool. I ain't gonna lie. Ray send me a cash out every day, fool. Shout out my nigga Ray, man. Appreciate you, Ray. Appreciate you, Ray. Yep, and they spinning my ass now. I guess because I actually got to work home. But I digress. Like, so let's get back to it. Where we at right now? Because I'm up right now. And you're stuck right now. All right. So yeah, this main event, this co-main event, man, these junts interesting. I'm finna throw y'all through a loop with some of these, right? I'm finna throw y'all through a loop, whether y'all catch now or on the playback, whatever. I'm finna throw y'all through a loop with some of these. I know I am. So Lopez versus Cullen, right? This fight scares me. This fight scares the shit out of me. Cullen and Lopez. Lopez is damn good. I know Cullen is one of the best pure boxers in the game, right? But I seen Cullen kind of let, Lara-Wood catch up to him in the last round and knock his ass out of the ring, completely out of the ring, all the way out of the ring. You know what I mean? So Cullen, he didn't gas out right, but he does show sign. He did show a sign. I ain't gonna say he showed sign because he only did that one fight, but he did show signs where, if you put constant pressure on him, if your gas tank is elite, right? If you could dig down deep, fight from start to finish, right? You very well may be able to get him. You know what I mean? He's only been gotten once, right? So the chances that you will be able to get him aren't, that high, right? But he's shown that he can be got. And Lopez is a guy who doesn't show stamina problems, right? Lopez is a guy who has that one punch power, you know what I mean? Just like Lara-Wood, right? Lopez maybe has more one punch power, right? You know what I mean? Than Lara-Wood. And Lara-Wood stopped Michael Cullen, knocked him straight out the ring. Like, we still never seen Michael Cullen get up from the ring that fight, right? We saw him get knocked out of the ring, and that was just the end of the fight. They took him straight from the floor. They took him straight from the floor. They took him straight from the floor right to the hospital. They did Michael Conlon, right? So we saw him get knocked out the ring, and we never saw him return, right? Lopez is a guy who I think, has power just like Lee Wood, if not more power than Lee Wood, right? So this is a scary fight for Michael Conlon. You know what I mean? I think the safe bet in this, right, will be to bet this thing to go the distance, right? But I'm going to pick a winner, right? But for my betting people, I think maybe you bet this fight to go the distance. BF what's good, BF? I'm gonna be over there in that thing, BF. I'm gonna be over there in that thing, BF. This is just a gambling show, my G. I'm just getting everybody right. Just getting everybody right. This is just a gambling show. I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be over there listening to your shit. Shout out my nigga BFTV, one of the greatest to ever do this thing, right? One of the people that I look up to doing this thing. He said, "Now you good? I'm working, no show at all." Okay, BF. Well, goddamn it, BF. Goddamn it. Let me drop some flames for the king. BFTV, man, one of the greatest to ever do it. I'll be live tomorrow. For sure, man. We in that thing. We in that thing like always. Man. Shout out. Do this BF. I got a BF story, man. Shout out BF. I fuck with BF forever, man. BF came through to check on your boy, man. I was drunk as hell at the Hooters in Texas. BF slid down on that thing. BF came by the hour, pulled down on your boy, man. Shout out BF. Shout out BF. We're in the same place. Nigga got a problem with you, man. They got a problem with me. But I digress. All right, man. Michael Colan-Lopez, man. This fight right here really scary, right? My first man, right? I want to be like, my Michael Colan go beat him on points. But I know Lopez can box too. Lopez quick with them hands. Lopez got power in both hands, right? So he could catch Michael Colan with some shit. He could catch Michael Colan escaping, right, and change their whole fight. But I think if he can't put hands on Michael Colan, then Michael Colan go get him. That's why this is a dangerous fight, right? If you betting on it, I say take it to go the distance, right? But I gotta pick a winner. I'm gonna pick a winner for winner purposes, right? And my picking a winner for winner purposes is going to be Michael Colan by decision, right? But the safe bet, the bet that I'm gonna actually put in my actual parlay is this fight to go the distance, because I believe Michael Colan, I believe Lopez hits hard enough to rattle Michael Colan and maybe stun him, knock him down, right? But I think Colan boxes good enough to where he'll be able to get out of the 12 rounds even if he lose. My first mind says Michael Colan on points, because I'm expecting him to be able to elude Lopez's big shot, right? I'm expecting him to be able to elude the big shot from Lopez. Lopez still go touch him, right? But that big shot, I'm expecting Mike Colan not to be able to let it land clean. Think he learned from the Lee Wood mistake. That's his only loss, his only blemish. And if you really look at that fight, he was winning that Lee Wood fight by 5 or 6 rounds before Lee Wood caught him, right? So in this fight, right, if you're betting it, I say take this fight to go the distance, Lopez and Colan. But if you're picking the winner, right, I say Colan on points, right? So my winner is I got Colan on points versus Lopez, but I got medium confidence in it because Lopez got power in both hands. So we gonna go Colan on points, bet to go the distance, right? Bet to go the distance, right? So if you're asking for a winner, I got Colan on points. That's a method, right? I'm gonna take you through the methods, the points, the money, how it stack up, right? So I got Colan on points, bet to go the distance, right? So I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm gonna give y'all the winner, and I'm gonna give y'all the actual bet I'm gonna make, right? So the money line on this fight is plus 100 for Lopez and minus 128 for Colan. So understand this is boxing, y'all, right? This is boxing. So let's just compare it to this fight, right? Lopez and Colan is plus 100 and minus 126. Let's compare it to this fight. You got Campbell Haddon, right, in his fight. He's minus 2,400, right? Colan is minus 124. So they let you know Colan is in a much, much tougher fight than Campbell Haddon. So understand Lopez being a plus 100, meaning that he's the underdog, but plus 100, the betting scale works on 100. He's almost not even an underdog. You get what I'm saying? This is almost an even fight. Lopez is tiptoeing in the minus territory too. This is what you call a pick'em fight. This is a toss-up fight. Either fighter could win this. You know what I mean? Either fighter could win this fight, right? I Cullen on the winner, but bet though, I'm telling y'all, take this fight to go the distance. That way you stay safe. That way you don't got to chance it at a win or a loss, right? You just need both fighters to stay on their feet, right? And I think the odds of both fighters staying on their feet are great. You know what I mean? But I got Michael Cullen on the points. Bet the fight to go the distance, right? We got Jack Catterall versus Darren Foley, right? This is a co-main event. Jack Catterall, you know, if that name sounds familiar, it's because Jack Catterall very well could be the undisputed 145. Jack Catterall very well could be the undisputed 140-pound champion of the world. A lot of people, myself included, feel like Jack Catterall beat Josh Taylor. Josh Taylor got his name from beating who? Their boy from Louisiana, Regis Prograis, right? A lot of people feel like Regis Prograis beat Josh Taylor, right? But because the fight was so good, and you know, we don't be on that bullshit every time one of our fighters lose, what we said was, bro, that was a hell of a fight. Josh Taylor got him. You know what I mean? Close fight. But now, years later, when you come and you give Josh Taylor another sneak decision, right? We got to question that Regis Prograis decision you gave him because we feel like Regis put hands on him in a good fight, but we ain't gonna cry robbery because that'll be ruining the good fight, right? Y'all saw what I just did there, David Lomachenko. But I digress. But when you give him another win over Jack Catterall that we feel like he lost, we like, hold on, bro. Now y'all starting to, you know, give Josh Taylor them handouts. So if Jack Catterall name sounds familiar, it's because that's the guy that damn near beat Josh Taylor, just like Regis Prograis. A lot of Regis Prograis mystique is from that beating Josh Taylor thing, right? So you got Jack Catterall, another guy who damn near beat Josh Taylor, right? They're privileged motherfucker, ain't. I digress, right? Another guy who damn near beat Josh Taylor. Jack can fight this weekend. He fight a girl named Lara-Wood. Lara-Wood is dangerous in this fight because Jack Catterall been out 18 months. Lara-Wood could punch, right? Jack Catterall been out 18 months, so Lara-Wood is dangerous in this fight. But I'm taking Catterall to win this fight, right? And I'm taking Jack Catterall to win this fight on points. You know what I mean? So we go with Catterall over Foley, right? We going with Catterall over Foley, right? Jack Catterall on the points if you want to take odds, right? So we going Catterall over Foley, Catterall on the points. For my bettors, Catterall on the points. Now we ain't gotten to the parlays just yet, right? I'm picking the winners right now. We go get into the parlays in a second. I told y'all, like, I got time today. Like, I'm here. I got time today. We gonna make it work. We gonna make it happen. We gonna make it happen, man. Because I ain't really did no sit down show today, so this gonna count as my sit down show today, right? And I'm killing two birds with one stone because I'm actually making my bets while I do this, which is why I do this. Greatly appreciate y'all folks sliding through. Hit that thumbs up when y'all slide through, right? So we got Catterall over Foley, and we're gonna take Catterall on the points, right? I got the winner first, and then I got the bet that I want, you know, the bet that I'm gonna take, or I want to try to take right at the end, the best bet, right? Because Catterall straight up ain't really worth a whole lot on her, right? Now we about to get into scary hours, right? It's main event time, right? We just did the two co-main events. Actually, Cullen versus Lopez is the main event on ESPN and Showtime. Catterall and Foley is before that Cullen fight, right? And you got we got Lawrence Okolie and Chris Bellum-Smith. That's the co-main event to Mauricio Lara and Wood, right? So we just did the main event and the co-main event on ESPN, if I'm not mistaken. Catterall and Cullen fight go be on ESPN. So that's the main event and the co-main on that. DP Rocker. What's good, DP? What's good, DP? Appreciate you sliding through this thing. Glad you can make it. Glad you can make it. Brother BF stayed through this thing. Brother DP stayed through this thing. Ray stayed through this thing. A1 Hoop Zone, the beautiful Tay, the beautiful Royal T, Corey Sanders, the beautiful Jazz. My guy Gerald Fitz. Appreciate y'all folks sliding through this thing, man. If y'all could hit that thumbs up. Tell a friend, tell a friend. We getting down to the nitty gritty, man. Getting down to the nitty gritty. Getting down to the nitty gritty. We at the main event. And with the main event, that's a mix one. With the main event in the co-main, it just got to the mix part too. Right. So I got Jack Catterall right, and I got Jack Catterall on the points and none, right? Now we got Lawrence Okolie and Chris Bellum-Smith, right? This is the co-main event to Lara-Wood, y'all. This is the title fight for the Cruiserweight Championship. Lawrence Okolie, undefeated fighter. Chris Bellum-Smith only has one. He hadn't had a loss in a minute, right? I'm about to bring up these box rates. I'm about to give y'all a breakdown. This thing. This is gonna be like y'all know I Lawrence Okolie. T College, right? Also, Kool-Aid is a guy. Lawrence Okolie is a guy, right? Who I feel like he was going to be that next cruiserweight, the unified division. Alexander Usyk was the last one to do it. Lawrence Okolie was my pick to be the next one to do it. Not really sure what's taking the cruiserweight division so long, unify those belts so long. This is basically a title fight at cruiserweight without being a title fight at cruiserweight, because this is between two of the at cruiserweight, right? We got Bob, who just got a title at cruiserweight. We got Lawrence Okolie, who has a title at cruiserweight, and we got the other cruiserweight champion, I think, is he just beat Steve Glenn. I can't think of his name right now. Just beat Steve Glenn. His name. I think these are two of the top 5 cruisers, right? I think like Chris Bellum-Smith is better than a guy like Makabu, right, who just lost with his age. I'm not sure if he beats, Okolie or Chris Bellum-Smith, right? I will personally rank Chris Bellum-Smith above, Badu Jack, and Badu Jack is a champion. But understand, Lawrence Okolie this weekend ain't in a cakewalk of a fight. We got Chris Bellum-Smith, 17 wins, 1 loss, 12 knockouts, 6-3. His last fight was against Armin Oxenjot, right? Knocked him out in the 5th round. Before that, it was against Isaac Chamberlain, 12-round unanimous decision. He knocked out my boy Tommy McCarthy. Shout out my boy Tommy McCarthy. I got Tommy McCarthy on speed down right now. Those are sad day for me. You know what I mean? Tommy McCarthy, my boy do stand-up. He do stand-up comedy now. You know what I mean? Shout out my guy Tommy McCarthy. Appreciate you sliding through this thing. All the shows that you gave your boy. Tom McCarthy been on Southern T 3 or 4 times. Y'all know I'm plugged in the UK. Stop playing with your boy. Y'all know I'm plugged in the UK. You know what I mean? Yeah, Tom McCarthy been on here about 3 or 4 times. You know what I mean? Shout out to Tom McCarthy. But Chris Bellum knocked out Tom McCarthy, right? Dallin Borgen before that, he fought Tom McCarthy again, right? He fought Tom McCarthy before that in a split decision, which is why they had to run it back. Pretty much the winner between Tom McCarthy and Chris Bellum-Smith was going to be put in line next for a title shot. Chris Bellum-Smith versus Lawrence Okolie. You know what I mean? So this gonna be a good fight, man. Most people got Lawrence Okolie. Most people think Lawrence Okolie because they not really familiar with Chris Bellum-Smith. You know what I mean? This is the joint I said no surprise, y'all. Because I got Chris Bellum-Smith to Lawrence Okolie this weekend. I know. I think Lawrence is wild, man. I didn't watch. Y'all know I like Lawrence. I call every Lawrence fight, man. I don't even like Bellum-Smith. Yeah, I literally cheered against him twice versus Tom McCarthy. Y'all saw me sit here and cheer against Chris Bellum-Smith twice for my boy Tom. You know, I don't even like Chris, but and I like Lawrence, but I seen Lawrence last couple of fights. And it's like Lawrence is like he's looking more sloppy, right? He real wild. It's a lot of rabbit punching, a lot of grabbing. You know what I mean? With Lawrence, his last couple fights just been hard to watch. I think Chris Smith is a very technical fighter. Chris Smith has that one loss on his record, right? Oh, it came like a couple years ago, and it came to somebody who was, a lot more experienced than Chris, right? And since then, Chris has looked better. Chris said, he learned a lot from that fight, and he's been putting it, on display, right? Defeating McCarthy twice, stopping Osijah, right? And then his last win was over a top 10 cruiserweight. You know what I mean? So I feel like right now Chris Smith is feeling like it's now or never. I feel like Chris Smith, right now, his game is elevated. Damn it, man. What's good, damn it, man? Appreciate you sliding through this thing, damn it, man. Glad you can make it. I feel like Chris Smith game right now is elevating. I see him tightening up. I see him getting more crisp, right? I see him taking it. He lost his only fight by decision to Richard Rappaport. Well, Richard Rappaport is currently a champion right now. Richard Rappaport, Lawrence Okolie actually got a serious beef going on right now. Those guys seeing each other in public and they throwing hands, they pushing one another in public. You know what I mean? Remember I did that Southern TEP, and I forgot Chris Bellum on law was the fucking Richard Rappaport champion right now. You know what I mean? And I favor Richard Rappaport over, Lawrence Okolie, right? And he lost to Rappaport more than Lawrence Okolie. I think Chris Smith wins fight because Chris Bellum's a fighter. I don't think Lawrence Okolie's and grab strategy is gonna work against Chris Smith because Chris Smith is also a better fighter on the inside than any other fighter that Lawrence Okolie faced. Chris Smith is a better fighter on the inside than Lawrence Okolie. Lawrence Okolie's best chance is going to be, to box Chris Smith from distance. And the funny part about that is Chris Smith can box from distance as well. He's a good all-around fighter. I think Lawrence Okolie, the way he's comfortable with fighting, how he normally fights, I think this style matchup is all wrong for Lawrence Okolie. I got Chris Smith. He's probably going to stop him. I'm not going to bet on the knockout. You could take Chris Smith straight up. The odds good enough in this fight where you can take him straight up because he is the dog, right? But he very well could stop Lawrence Okolie. Lawrence Okolie kind of slows down as the fight goes on, right? As the fight progresses, Lawrence Okolie, he gets more wild, starts to hold more because his gas tank tends to fade towards the end. And I think that's the wrong guy, you know what I mean, to have a fading gas tank against Chris Smith. So my winner, I got Chris Smith over Lawrence Okolie. You know what I mean? I got Chris Smith over Lawrence Okolie in the upset win. Now we go get into the parlays right now. I'm just picking the winners, right? So take Chris Smith straight up. Take him straight up, right? Take Chris Smith straight up. Don't put no odds on it, no points or nothing like that. Take him straight up, right? Now we're going to the main event of the day, right? Alexis Roach should fight Anthony Young too, but don't nobody care about Alexis Roach fight. I ain't putting that on her. Alexis Roach will fight Anthony Young too. Alexis Roach will go in, right? Oscar Collazo fight Melvin Jerusalem, right? Oscar Collazo go in. Mauricio Lara and Lee Wood. This is a rematch, right? For the to give y'all the backstory again, like on what happened with Mauricio Lara and Lee Wood. Mauricio Lara came in 4 pounds overweight. This fight is for the 126-pound championship. Mauricio Lara came in 4 pounds overweight. That's a whole different division. He came in a whole division higher than he was supposed to, right? So instead of giving him a second chance to make weight, they stripped him. They stripped him right then and there. They said they're not going to give him a second chance to make weight because they could be dangerous to his health, and they don't want him stepping in the ring, hindered. They still going to let him fight though. Lee Wood want the fight to continue, so they gonna let it continue. But it's kind of up in the air right now. But right now the fight's still long. But it feels like they gonna let the fight continue, right? Lee Wood is insisting that they let the fight continue, right? But he came in 4 pounds overweight. They said we're not even gonna try to send you back to the room to make weight because that could be dangerous for you. So he can't win his belt at all tomorrow. Lara can't keep his belt. Lara can't keep his belt at all tomorrow, right? Only Lee Wood could win the belt. If Lee Wood win the fight, he's the champ. If Lee Wood lose the fight, the belt go vacant. So Lee Wood will get a chance to fight for the belt again. You know what I mean? But I digress. Mauricio Lara knocked Lee Wood out the last time that these two guys stepped in the ring. Now Lara started this fight off strong, start this fight off heavy, start this fight off tagging Wood. But as the fight, went on, Lee Wood started to make his imprint, and Lee Wood started to make, a slight comeback. And then all of a sudden, boom, we saw Lara catch Wood. It looked like Lara was fading right. Wood was starting to come on, and Lara, he dug down, he popped one of them punches out, boom. He put Wood out. Now, I think Wood could have continued. Initially, Wood said that he think he could have continued, right? But as soon as Wood got up, right, his corner, Ben Davison, threw the towel in. One of the things about Wood is we've seen Wood take damage. We've seen Wood, get busted up in fights, bleed from round 3 to round 12, right? We've seen him get knocked down 4 or 5 times in one fight. No exaggeration. That Lee Wood versus y'all remember that fight, Lee Wood versus somebody, right? They knocked each other down 4 times. Lee Wood got knocked down twice. Other dude got knocked down twice. Last time he knocked him down, he didn't get back up. Kind of how Lee Wood got his name. I fuck with Lee Wood. Lee Wood. I like watching Lee Wood fight. Like, I like watching that white boy fight, though. He looked like goddamn, what's the boy name that was in White Man Can't Jump? Kind of look like him a little bit. What's the dude name? White Man Can't Jump? The new one. White Men Can't Jump. Not Lil Dicky. It's a white rapper, though. I forgot his name, but he kind of looked like him a little bit, though. I fuck with Lee Wood, right? Lee Wood be thumping. Lee Wood, who? Jack Harlow. Yeah, he kind of look like Jack Harlow a little bit. Lee Wood. That might be thumping, bro. And he was starting to make his way back. You know what I mean? On Lopez before Lopez caught him with the knockout, right? Now I picked Lee Wood in that fight with the upset win, right? And I was starting to look dang good, right, until he put Lee Wood to bed. I was so mad because he didn't even put him to bed. I just lied. He didn't put him to bed. He knocked Lee Wood down. Lee Wood cornered through the towel after he stood up. Lee Wood was like, "What the hell you doing?" But after the fight, he said, "I stand with my corner. I'm cool. I'm good with that decision. They was trying to protect me, right?" But you also noticed Ben Davison not in his corner for this fight. But I digress. I had Lee Wood in the last fight. I picked Lee Wood with the upset, right? And I said it's probably going the distance. Both those was wrong, right? Both those wrong. Lee Wood got knocked out in the 8th. You know what I mean? Type deal. So this fight, Mauricio Lara, he coming in overweight, right? Mauricio Lara, he coming in overweight, right? Mauricio Lara was starting to lose a little energy out of his gas tank the last fight about the 5th, 6th round. It makes sense now, right? Because he struggled to make that weight. He couldn't even come back to make that weight this time in the very next fight, right? I don't think that's a good sign for Lara, right? So I'm doubling back the same way I went last time, y'all. I got goddamn Lee Wood because I know I fuck with Lee Wood. I got Lee Wood on the points. I think this fight goes to distance. I think Lee Wood not gonna get knocked out this time. I think he not go. Lee Wood is one of those fighters. He get to putting hands on you. He get excited. He get to really throwing punches and shit. He threw 1 too many punches. I said Lopez. And Lara got that power. Boom, caught him, put him down. He wasn't even knocked out. I think he could have continued, right? Because it's Lee Wood. He's Lee Wood, bro. We seen Lee Wood get knocked down, sleep, get up, and win the fight. We seen him get put on his ass 3 times in the fight, literally on his ass. Get up, win the fight. It's Lee Wood, bro. You don't throw the talent on Lee Wood, right? It ain't gonna be easy. It's gonna be a rough fight, right? But I think Lee Wood learned from the last time. I think the fact that Lara really can't make the weight, like he can't make the weight, he drained himself to try to get down. He still couldn't get down, right? Now he can't regenerate too high because he missed weight. So now he got to watch, his weight because he already overweight. You know what I mean? So I think this time he gonna be focused. He focused so much on the weight. He already out of shape. He been trying to come down to 126. He couldn't down. So I think them gas tank issues go real care. I think Lee Wood gonna be able to continue to, put the beast on him. And I think Lee Wood go win this fight on point, right? So I got Lee Wood, and I would say Lee Wood on points, right? I would say so. I got Lee Wood, but I would say bet this fight to go the distance, right? So Lee Wood, but bet to go the distance. I'm doubling down same way. To go the distance, man. So those picks, those are my winners, right? Now we gonna set the parlay up for tomorrow. Now we gonna set the layup for tomorrow. Right. So what you see on the screen is my parlay for the day. Right? Yanks, Rays, Braves, Jays, Astros, Wings, and Sky. It ran shit right though. Yanks, Rays, Yanks, Rays, Braves, Jays, Astros, Wings, and Sky. That sounds like a meal. Anyway, I digress. I digress, right? So that's my jump for the day. My winners for this weekend. My winners for this weekend, right? Let's go to right. This from the first fight to the last fight. Bowden, McCory, Pierce O'Leary, Haddon, Ardenstall, Corolla, Danny Ball, Fayez, Stenard, McKenzie, Nick Ball, Terry Harper, Pickford, right? And in the main event, I got Mike Conley, right? Jack Catterall, Chris Bellum Smith, and I got Lee Wood. You know what I mean? Now we finna do the fun part of baseball game. Now we finna do the fun part, right? Put my one back up there for the day. All right, now we finna do the fun part, eh? Now we finna do the fun part, eh? Now I ain't gonna use all these, but I'm gonna use some of these. Some of these. There's one word. Some of these. Not some of these. Some of these. SOMODEZ. Some of these. Urban Dictionary. Urban Dictionary. Some of these. So when you hear some of these, now y'all know what that means, right? A couple, a few. Some of these. All right. I'm gonna use some of these, not all of them. Right? Because a lot of them ain't worth it. Like Aaron Bowden, minus 3,000. Minus 3,000 means you will have to bet $3,000 to win 100. That's what that means. Everything in betting go on the 100 scale, right? So when you see these numbers, just think of 100. Minus 3,000 means you losing 3,000 to 100. Plus 3,000 would mean you betting 100 to win 3,000. You know what I mean? Plus it's underdog. So minus 3,000 means that it ain't worth the damn because you'll have to bet 3,000 of yours to win 100 of theirs, right? Ain't no reason to put that in there. So Bowden minus 3,000, McCory minus 2,400, O'Leary minus 2,400. Minus mean we got to pay that to win 100. Ardenstall minus 3,000. Haddon minus 2,400. Corolla minus 3,000, right? Danny Ball and Jamie Robinson. Now, Danny Ball is minus 14. When you start getting the minus 14, that means we have to bet $400, right, to win 100. Now, we don't want to do that, right? But that's why we got parlays, which is why we parlay shit, right? But that's a cool little bet to put in, a parlay to stack odds, right? So we go throw Danny Ball in there, right? We go take Danny Ball We'll take Danny Ball straight up, right? So we'll go minus 14. We go throw Danny Ball on there, one of our winners, right? One of our winners. See Danny Ball on our winners list. You got Nick Ball, you got Danny Ball. You see Ian Ball and you see Ball, right? So we got Danny Ball. We got Okolie-Smith, right? Okolie-Smith should win his fight pretty easily, right? But Okolie-Smith is not really the knockout puncher. He's not a knockout guy, right? He's not over the strong. I think he got one knockout out of 11 fights. You know what I mean? So he ain't really the guy that's gonna knock nobody out, right? So we go take Fayez on the points, right? So you see Danny Ball up there, and you see Fayez and our winners, right? I'm only picking from the winners, right? So we got Danny Ball and we got Fayez on the points, right? I'm not fucking with Stannard and Cutler, right? That's a parlay buster. We're not putting that in there. That fight can go either way. I think they ready to dick us on that fight. We ain't putting that in there. That's a parlay buster, right? That's a parlay buster, right? We got Michael McKenzie versus Leva Morales. Now, Michael McKenzie is minus 1,800, right? We don't want to bet $1,800, right? But Michael McKenzie has zero fucking power. He don't knock out nobody. Hell of a boxer. Hell of him and his brother, Mike McKenzie, and what's the other one? It's still, I think they both fight on this card too. McKenzie and Michael Colan. McKenzie and Michael Colan. Right? Mike McKenzie got knocked out by bro. He got a brother. I think Mike Colan is his brother. They got different dads or something like that. They got different. I think it is Mike Colan. But Michael Kent, he got no power. No power at all, right? We got Mike McKenzie on the points, but he don't got no knockout. I think he got 2 knockouts out of like 22 fights, bro. Mike McKenzie on the points. That's minus 210, right? So Mike McKenzie on the points, like just to compare, right? Danny Ball to win was minus 14, meaning we'll have to bet 400 to win 100. McKenzie on the points is minus 210, meaning we'll have to bet 200 to win. You know what I mean? 100, just for reference. Big Tex, what's good, Big Tex? Appreciate you sliding through this thing, Big Tex. Glad you can make it. Setting up the those my winners for tomorrow. I'm setting up the ladies for tomorrow, right? So we got Danny Ball straight up. He could win on points or by knockout. Danny Ball don't really be knocking shit out either, but we just gonna put him straight up, right? We got Mike McKenzie on the points, and we got Fayez on the points, right? So we used 3 of our winners so far, right? We go take Nick Ball, Danny Ball, Nick Ball, brothers. We go take Nick Ball. This the brother with the hands. Danny Ball got hands too. He got hands too. But Nick Ball, that boy different. We got Nick Ball by knockout because Nick Ball be slumping shit. Nick Ball is minus 230. That means we have to bet 230 to win 100. But we putting these together, right? So it's gonna add up. You know what I mean? We putting these together. So we got minus 250, minus 410, minus 210, and minus 230, right? All favorites, right? But our odds for all 4 of those things to happen right now is plus 226. I mean, plus 268. Meaning we got those 4 things to happen plus 268. That means we'll bet 100 to win $368. Now, instead of us betting, on Danny Ball at minus 14, having to bet 400, we put Danny Ball in there with his brother by knockout Fayez McKenzie, right? We stacked all of them. And now we got plus odds instead of minus odds. So now we increase the value of our dollar. Now our $100 will get us 368. But we need 4 things to happen now. You know what I mean? That's me. I'm explaining the parlay and the odds and shit as I go. You know what I mean? A little free game. Because ain't that many of y'all in here. Y'all not be giving out. I'll be giving that free game when ain't that many of y'all in here. Yeah. So we got so far we got Danny Ball, Fayez by points, McKenzie by points, Nick Ball by knockout. Right? Terry Harper, y'all see we got Terry Harper up there. Terry Harper is minus 1,100. We ain't trying to bet $1,000 to win $100, right? It makes no sense. We go take Terry Harper by points decision because she don't be knocking shit out either. You know what I mean? But she go win the fight because she can box her ass out, right? So we go take her by points, which brings our joint down to minus 350. meaning we'll have to bet 350 now to win 100. You know what I mean? But we adding it with our other 4, right? So we go throw that in the parlay as well. Now our parlay odds are at plus 374. You know what I mean? Meaning now our 100 to get us $474. So before we added Terry Harper, we got 368. Terry Harper gave us about $110, right? Roughly like $105, right? So her adding her made our $100 worth 474, right? You know what I mean? So I mean if we bet 50, it'll be 230, 233 type shit. If we bet 25, it'll be 115. You know what I mean? 25, it'll be 115. So shit, if you bet $12, it'll be $50. You know what I mean? Type shit. So that's how it break down. Like it's so on and so on. Shit like that. You know what I mean? But I digress. Right. So we got Danny Ball straight up, Faiz, McKenzie, Terry Harper on the points, Nick Ball by KO. Right. Sam Edgerton and Joe Pickford. I really think Joe Pickford gonna knock Sam Edgerton ass out, right? But we go take Joe Pickford straight up. That fight right there gonna be entertaining. I think Bro going to sleep, but we ain't gonna put him to go to sleep in this parlay. Anyway, right? We gonna take Joe Pickford straight up, right? So Joe Pickford is minus 144. That means we could bet 100 to win 100. You know what I mean? We'll bet 100 to win 244, right? So that's a close fight. You know what I mean? That's a close fight, right? So we throw Joe Pickford in there at minus 144, right? Now our total odds is up to plus 700, right? We up to plus 700. We got 6 legs, right? We got Mike Cullen versus Alberto Lopez, right? That fight right there gonna be tight. They just gonna be close, right? So I say we just take that fight to go the distance, right? We gonna take that fight to go the distance. We ain't gonna bother with it. I think Mike Cullen gonna win, right? But Lopez very well could win. I don't think nobody getting knocked out, right? Because I think both those guys skilled enough to where, and they got the style to where, right, nobody gets knocked out. Picking the winner on that fight is, is hard to do. So just to be safe, right, we just go take that thing and go to this. That means either fighter could win. We just got to enjoy a good fight and hope nobody go to sleep, right? So we go take that thing to go to distance, Cullen and Lopez. The odds on that is minus 225, right? So that means 100 will win us 325 on that. So we go take that fight to go to distance. Jack Catterall versus Darryl Foley. Darryl Foley, I don't believe his chance. He got a chance, right? He don't really got a real chance, right? But he do got a chance because Jack Catterall been out for 18 months, kind of like somebody else, Erskine. Been out for 18 months, right? So Jack Catterall probably go watch him, right? It's just the 18-month layout, right? So we got Jack Catterall on points. We're gonna take Jack Catterall on the points because I'm expecting his layoff. I don't think he will be able to get bro up out of there because this dude right here actually can fight too. So I think Jack Catterall, go box him up and get up out of there. So we got Jack Catterall on the points. That bring our odds up to minus 1,641, right? And we got Lawrence Okolie and Chris Bellum-Smith. This one, I'm putting in here. Right? I'm taking the ones that I feel the safest about, right? I got all my winners, but I'm not taking all the winners, right? I'm taking the ones that I feel the safest about. And after I do this one, right, we go back and we go chop that down a little bit, right? And we go put the best layup here, right? But Chris Bellum-Smith for the win straight up. No knockout, no points or nothing. Just take him straight up. The odds on that is minus 290, right? This is my underdog pick of the day, Chris Bellum-Smith. That means if you bet 100 on that, you'll win 390. You know what I mean? So we go throw that in there. We got Chris Bellum-Smith over Lawrence Okolie, right? That's the big one. And then we got Lara-Wood versus Mauricio Lara. Now, I picked Lara-Wood in that, right? That's going to be a hell of a fight. Lara-Wood just got knocked out by this dude, right? So we go leave that thing out of there. We go leave the winner out of there. I think this fight does go the distance, right? The odds on this fight to go the distance is good too, right? That's plus 270. because they're expecting somebody to get knocked out, right, given the style. But I'm thinking this time, nobody get knocked out, right, and this fight goes the distance. Now, we could beat this one out of here, right? But I'm pretty confident that, them guys go the distance, right? So Lara-Wood and Lara, we go take that joint to go the distance. We ain't gonna pick a winner in there. We go stay away from a winner. We just gotta watch that joint and hope nobody get knocked out again, right? You know what I mean? So we got 10 right now, right? We got a 10 leg right now. We just picked 10 fights, right? We got Danny Ball, 5 years by points, McKenzie on points, Nick Ball KO, Harper on points, Joe Pickford, Lopez and Colan to go the distance, Catterall on points, Chris Bellum-Smith, Lara and Wood to go the distance. So we got 2 fights to go. We got 1, 2, 3, 1. We got 2 fights to go the distance. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 fights on points. We got 1 knockout, and then we got 3 fights straight up. We got Danny Ball, Joe Pickford, Chris Bellum-Smith straight up. We got Nick Ball by knockout, Terry Harper, Mike McKenzie, Fayez, Jack Catterall on points. And then we got Lara-Wood versus Lara. And we got Lopez versus Cullen to go the distance. So $10 on that one will win us $2,250. Damn. So let me put that in there. I'm most definitely go. Make one with that, with all that. And then I'm chop it. So let me put that on. And then we go chop that thing down. So we gonna take Danny Ball. Chris Bellum-Smith. Danny Ball, Chris Smith. Who was the other one? And Joe Pickford straight up. He ain't Pickford. I wanted that his brother that fight in Brett Knuckle. It's a Pickford that fight Brett Knuckle. I wanted they related. Right. And then we got Nick Ball, Danny Ball, little brother, like KO, TKO. Right. And then we got Catterall, Harper, McKenzie, Catterall, Harper, McKenzie, Fayez. You mad at hell, Fayez, my brother. He don't know. He got 1 knockout. It was his last fight, right? But he got 1 knockout. He only got 1 knockout. He ain't got knocked out. I ain't doing this shit again. Right, and we got Fayez by points. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, by the points. By decision. Right. Make sure it is going 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. And then we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. Then we got who is that? Lopez and Cullen to go the distance. Lopez, Cullen, and Lara-Wood. We go to this. Right. Ten wins. It's changed 2,500. Then we go chop it again. 2,500. That's a 10 lead, right? Y'all finna chop that. I'm gonna chop that down. I'm gonna chop that thing in here. We'll chop it down. I don't know about half, but I'm gonna chop it down. All right. So what would I take off? I'm gonna take off. I'm gonna take off Danny Ball because he the highest, right? He's at 14. I'm Danny Ball because he got the highest odds, right? Out the walk. Who got the lowest? On this 144, Joe Pickford. Now he go beat Sam. He go beat Sam. I'm gonna take Fayez off, right? Even though he don't be knocking shit out, but he got knocked out his last fight, so he might be feeling himself right. I like Fayez. He might be feeling himself right, so he got quick hands. He can knock you out if he accumulate his punches, but he throw one shot at a time. But he learned he ain't knocking shit out. But we gonna take him out because he is kind of high too. So we got McKenzie on the points, Ball KO, Harper, Pickford, Cullen in the go to distance, Catterall station, Lara-Wood. So we gonna take off. Let's take out Lara-Wood to go to distance and see what they do. No, we gonna take out Lara-Wood to go to distance. That's what we got. Kensington points, Ball KO, Harper points, Chris Bella. We'll drop Joe Pickford because it is the lowest, right? I don't drop the highest and the lowest automatically. We'll drop the highest and the lowest automatically. So I'm gonna drop Joe Pickford. So now we got it down to 6. Right, we gonna drop Joe Pickford off. All right. This the fun part. By fun part, I mean hard part. Chris Colan-Smith is the dog of the day, man. I'm telling you, that's the dog of the day. That's the dog of the day, man. I'm telling you, Okolie going down, y'all. I don't even like Chris Colan-Smith. That's why I don't. He be coming to cut twice. I don't even like Chris. He the dog of the day, though. I can't doubt Bert no more. Can't doubt Bert no more. Can't doubt Bert no more. He gonna get Okolie. But not like Okolie. I've been watching him. He gonna get him, bro. Deep Free. What's good, Deep Free? I'm in here doing surgery. Doing some surgery right now. What's good, D Free? What's good, D Free? Kensington points, Ball KO, Harper this year. Colan-Lopez at distance, Catterall point. So let's take Catterall points off. All right, so we gonna run this one, right? What's good, D Free? So we gonna run this one, right? So it went 150 on this one. Same thing. I said same thing. Same people. I just took some shit out, right? So Kenson, Harper, points. Right. Nick Ball KO. Colan-Smith. Right? And Colan-Lopez to go the distance. Right. That's the second one. And that's the second one right there, man. And I'm gonna do something else though. I'm gonna take Chris Bellum straight up with something I got to. I got to take Chris Bellum with something straight up. Right, so those the ones for tomorrow. I think the baseball about to start my jump for the day. I did one for the day too. Yeah, I want to see. All right, so those the two jumps right there. Kensington and Harper on points. Nick Ball KO. Bellum Smith, Colan-Lopez. This the fight to watch on that is gonna be that Smith and Okolie jump. Outside of that jump right there look solid. That 5. That 10 leg. We gonna need some shit to shake. But that 5 leg don't. 5 leg. It is 5, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. So it's a 10 leg and a 5 leg. 10 leg and a 5 leg. Let me see my bet for the day started. Rays up 1. Yankees and Padres started. Braves started 6. Chicago Sky started 7. I need to see what we're trying to Chicago Sky game on. See what China Chicago Sky game. I want to watch that. See what channel that thing, guys. Miss John 7. Okay, so I got to go with these. Yeah, I'm gonna let it run so I can let the family see. I'm gonna let it run. Got to actually. So we here, man. Fuck this shit. We parked. We parked. We parked, man. I went in my parlay for today, right, was Tampa Bay Rays, New York Yankees, Atlanta Braves, Chicago Sky, Toronto Blue Jays, Houston Astros, and Dallas Wing. That was my parlay for the day. A dollar win 50. Two win 100. So on and so on. That was my jump for the day. I know the Yankee jump gonna be close. They got that young pitcher. It's his first time. It's that nigga first time pitching today. BC, what's good, BC? BC, BC. Mess with your boy this weekend, BC. Let me see who I'm feeling. Josh Okolie already got 6.5. That's good. Josh Lowe and Bilo on the board. Josh Lowe and Bilo on the board. Them low boys. What's good, BC? Try my guy. What good, DP? I know you still in this thing. Try my guy. My DP always in bed. Try my guy, DP, man. Okay. For tomorrow, I got you. I got you. I'm gonna throw you a little something on that big one right there, and then I'm gonna put it on the because it's two. It's a 5 leg and a 2 leg. You know what I mean? What's good? Appreciate y'all sliding through. Y'all hit that thumbs up for your boy Jelly Bean. Let's talk, Jelly Bean. Yep. So your Johnny is sick. Grandpa got 13 for you. All right, DP. Let me put the jump down. Uh, Let me put that jump down now. These jumps start at 10 a.m. So I'm gonna wake up in the morning and we gonna run that. We gonna run that thing. We gonna run that thing too. But I'm gonna throw them back in there. I'm gonna throw them back in there in the morning and shit too. We actually watch it. I got you, BC. Got you, BC. I got you. The most valuable prospects right on YouTube. Hell yeah. I wonder why they ain't let us bet on it. Wonder why they ain't let us bet on it. Kate getting the fun this weekend, man. The Tyree Jones fight next. Hell yeah. Ty Jones fight next. Y'all do boy a favor. Y'all hit that thumbs up for your boy. I got 2 bits in that thing, man. And that's the trimmed it. Got a 10 lid. Right, this the 5. It's the short one, right? And that's just so y'all know, it's 2 of them. Then I got one for the day. Got one for the day too. It's twerking right now. Need the young gun for the Yanks to go and get him up off the base. He got 2 outs. I picked up the young bull for him. And gave up no hits so far. We got the Mets. Who pitching for the Mets today? Who pitching for the Mets today? I got you, BC. I got you, BC. I gotta stay on top of Fizzle. I gotta stay on top of Fizzle, man. Y'all do both favor. Y'all hit that thumbs up, whether you're here for a good time or a long time, whether you just passing through, making it do what it do. My parlay today, right? Rays, Yankees, Rays, Braves, Jays, Astros, Wings, Sky. That's the play for the day. Right now, the Astros up 1. The Yankees and Padres 0-0. The Rays got 0 outs, loaded bases. The Yankees in the top of the first, they got 2 strikes, 2 outs, and 2 people on base, a man on second and third. I'm watching. I need to get one of them baseball games on. Yeah, but those plays. And the young gun just got the Yankees out of there. Let's go. Let's go, young buck. Let's go, young buck. I'm gonna put both of them up. I'm gonna switch them so both of them can get some money time. You know, the big one. Shout out to our folks pulling up, man. Yeah, after I came in. That worked, but hit me. Alright. I'm gonna hit you, Jelly. What time you get out, Jelly Bean? What time you get off, my brother? Let me check my WNBA real quick. I'm gonna do better with baby WNBA. I ain't gonna look. I'm gonna do better. That baseball shit streamers on the way though. She beating the hell out of Diesto. She doing better than me, WNBA. Hey, Dayton D free team going ahead with their early pick having that. Bro, same. She put it on though. After she did everything, I gotta take that. Appreciate that. Diamond Miller. Diamond Miller did her thing as always. Over Mike said down though, they kind of missed it. But I got over one later today. True was good, true. Was good, true. Appreciate you sliding through. Good, hit that thumbs up for your boy, True. Was good. I'm gonna keep putting both of them. So I'm gonna keep flipping them for tomorrow. The 2, the 5, and the 10. I got you, BC. I'm gonna put you on both of them, BC. I'm gonna put you. I got you, BC. I'm gonna get you right. I'm gonna get you right, BC. Let me rinse that page up, True. Let me rinse that page up. Yep. Y'all bet on a bit on that joint. Like y'all could bet goddamn 20 on that joint, right? You could cut the 5 leg in half. You know, 20 on that joint. You know what I mean? Chris Bellum-Smith though, I don't think Lawrence Okolie coming out with the win this weekend now. I don't think Lawrence Okolie is getting the win this weekend. I got you, DP. You sent it to the. I got you. Got you, Pimpin. Got you, Pimpin. Okay. All right. I'm gonna wrench up your second page too. I got you, DP. Let's get something. Let's get something going. Let's do one of these games on. So let's get baseball something on. All right, the hard part done. Hard part done. Don't sit in the silence. But we here though. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here for a second. I'm gonna run. I gotta let this thing run. Let this thing run for a second. I'm gonna keep the lines clean for sure, though. What we gonna find? Y'all see that dude? Y'all see that dude, man? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Don't block him. Don't block him. But y'all know what to do. Don't block him, y'all. But y'all can tear his ass up though. Y'all know what to do. There you go, dummy man. Not that I know of, bro. I got a parlay going. I ain't go home runs yet though. But I tell you this: any team, any if any team right who I go home runs with, it'll be them Braves though. Them Braves be smacking shit. I got a parlay going. I ain't do like a home run jump today. He's up 4-1, so that's good. The Rays up 4-1. The Braves and Phillies game. I know that game. I know I got the Braves game. I'm finna watch Braves and Philly. Finna watch Braves and Philly. But yeah, those the parlays for that. I got two. I'm gonna keep putting both of them up there periodically throughout the day. So it's two. That Jones about to go 10-0. Yep. Let's get the Phillies and Braves game, y'all. Let's get the Phillies and Braves on. Y'all hit that thumbs up for you, boy. Yeah, time them out. Yeah, y'all can time them out as much as y'all want to. Y'all can time out everybody 100 times if y'all want to. Yeah, get them up out of there. 2 outs. Castellanos at the man, but I kind of need them to strike his ass out right now, though. I ain't gonna lie. So my boy really hit 2 home runs. Yeah, but the Braves cold, bro. Acuna, really, uh, Riley, Acuna Jr., Arcia. It's another guy that be Sean Murphy, Mike Harris Jr. Man, the Braves is cold, bro. They got some hitters, bro. They pitching kind of hurt right now. They hurt, so they got a bunch of young guys. Schuster, Dot, guys like that. Matt Olson, yeah, true. Matt Olson, bro, they got hitters, bro. Bro, they got hitters, bro. Come on, Schuster. Get them up out of their shoes. Bro, I'm God, bro. I moved to Atlanta if they had legal gambling. I swear I would have already been gone. If they had legal gambling, bro, I would have been gone. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually get all the way into my book. I'm gonna get all the way into that. But they want me to send them my ID and all that shit. And I don't really with that shit on my bookie, but I'm gonna have to really get all the way into that so I can go ahead, and get back into that because they want now my bookie want my ID, so I can't even use them no more. But I'm gonna have to get into that so I can gamble everywhere I go, so I can get my money instantly, so I can move to where I belong, and that's Atlanta. So I can move to where I belong, man. So I can move to where the fuck I belong, man. Yeah, them folks be there. They be smacking shit. Yanks back up. Come on, young gun. He got one out. Come on, raise them score. They got one, but they out. Get him up out of there. Get him up out of there, Yanks. One strike, one out, one man on base, top of the second. Yankees pitchers kind of hurt too. 2 strikes, 1 out. Come on, young gun. This young gun might be worse some. This young gun might be worse some. It's cool. Yep. You can come too, Jack. We gonna go live with Devin, man. We gonna live. We gonna go live with Devin, man, Jack. But not for real though. If they had legal gambling, bro, or even they had like casino gambling, I would have been in that junk. I go post up at the casino. That's what I used to do for gambling got legal here. I had to go to Mississippi. I go to Mississippi, just post at the casino all day long though. Let's go, Vasquez. Get him up out of there. 2 outs already. But today, True, you still here, True? Today, True, I had the Rays, Braves, Jays, Astros, Yankees, right? And then I had the Sky and the Dallas Wings in WNBA. I had 5 baseball games and then 2 WNBA games. He said, why you telling me out for boxing info? Hey, y'all see dude in there again? Hey, you either go change your name or you go get timed out every time you pop up in this job. You either go change your name or you go get timed out every time you pop up in this job. Don't block him, y'all. Y'all can just shoot him. Y'all can shoot his lights out. Y'all can shoot him 100 times. Don't block him though. I'm getting my I gotta get my numbers back up. Not gonna, I don't want to jinx it though, but that young pitcher for the Yankees doing okay right now. As far as them not scoring. Right. With the Braves to get on the board. Austin Riley at the mound, okay. He's out to back over for a home run. You're down over 1.5. I got Yordan Alvarez on my team, and Aaron Judge, and Anthony Rizzo. I got Alvarez, Judge, and Rizzo. Marsh dropped it. Let's get it. Marsh with the arrow. I think Riley on base. Riley with the hit, K. Riley with the hit, K. I want that Franco dude. That G5 got. Rather just did something. Yeah. Nah, but I got Rizzo and Judge and Alvarez on my team, so I can tell you what they did right now. Braves 3-0. I can tell you what they did. Rizzo is 0 for 1. Alvarez game man started. Judge is 0 for 1. Judge struck out. So they both been there bad once. They ain't did nothing yet. Rizzo and Judge. Alvarez play later on. I got you on those three. I'm watching Matt Olson. So I got you. I got you. 4 out of 5 of your joints, I could watch for you right now. I got you. I gotta stop doubting the Rangers. I ain't bet against them, but against my better judgment, I didn't put them in my parlay today, and they up. I like betting on the Rangers. I was scared of them today. Should have took them though. Should have took them though. Let me put the other bet. Schuster at the man. Come on, Schuster. Yeah. And stay with it. Ground out. Ground out. Let's get it. Chicago up 4 on Tigers. I'm glad I stay away from that because I sure would have probably picked the Tigers. I'm finna make a live bet right now. I'm gonna go Rangers +1. I'm gonna go Yankees +1. I'm gonna go Cardinals +1. Robert Acuna be showing out, bro. That's the college player in the league to me, bro. Robert Acuna Jr. Bro, that's the college player in the league, bro. Fuck what y'all talking about. Fuck what you heard. That's the college nigga in the league. I know Ramirez and Guerrero Cole, bro. I'm taking Ronald Acuna Jr., bro. I'm going with the Braves. I'm going with the Jays. Astros. And I'm gonna go to WNBA. WNBA about to start in 20 minutes too, y'all. I'm gonna do a baseball update in WNBA opening show too. Let motherfuckers know. I'm gonna go Dallas Wings. Let's go. Hit for the Braves. Let's get it. Oh no, he got a hit. Yeah, okay, now. So they got hit, man on second. 2 outs, man on second. 2 outs. Get him up out of there. Settle in. My big as hell. Who this is? Oh yeah, Marsh, big as hell. I cut Marsh ass. Sorry, motherfucker. No, he ain't sorry. He just inconsistent. I had Marsh on my squad. I cut him. Two strikes. Two strikes, man. Yep. So I just made a live parlay, right? I took 4 live games. I took the Rangers +1, Yankees +1, Cardinals +1, Braves, Jays, Astros, and then I took the Dallas Wings. Strikeout. Let's get it. I need 5 team not to do shit spectacular right now. Need the Yankees to get on the board, help out the young pitcher, man. Help out the young pitcher, man. He gave up 1 hit so far. Yeah, facts. Yeah, Grill. My bad, Grill. I just seen your comment, Grill. Shout out my guy, Grill. You still in the junk, Grill? Yeah, that Lara-Wood distance jump. Yeah, that jump nice. Yep. That jump nice, man. I got it in the big one. Got it in the big. Lara-Wood nice. Hey, look. Lara and Wood to go the distance and Chris Bellum-Smith in one parlay. Them will be the jump. Them will be the two. And if you want to do 3, if you want to do 3, I got a 3-piece for you right here. Here you go, right here, right. Three-piece for you. Well, that's a nice 3-piece for you. Right. And there you go. They go a nice little 3-piece for you. Bro, Marcelo Zona, bro. We forgot about Marzuna, bro. The Braves, bro. The Braves got some hitters, bro. The Braves got some hitters, bro. Talk about on Quick. Yeah, Quick a fool. Yeah, quick food, man. Y'all hit that thumbs up for your boy. Come on, Vasquez, get up out of there. The Rays is going ham. Grill. They go a 3-piece for you, Grill. They go a 3-piece for you, Grill. Get out of there. Home run. Hit the wall. Let's go. Get through there. Get through there. Get through there. Second and third, baby. Man on second and third. No outs, Braves. Let's go, Braves. Tell their ass up. Y'all need the Yankees to tell their ass up. The Yankees batter. The Yankees batter ain't helping that young pitcher, man. Yankees young pitcher going in right now, and the batters ain't helping. The Yankees batters is not helping the young pitcher right now, man. Damn. Ozuna fucked it up, gave him a double play, man. Bullshit. Stupid mother. This Negro. It's open season. If you don't see nothing wrong with it, that's the problem. Man, that fuck got 2 outs, man. Arcia, this is my guy at the bat now. Arcia, come on, Arcia. Make something happen, Arcia. Make something happen, Arcia. Damn. God damn it, Braves. Ozuna fucked it up. Yep, the 3-piece. Yeah, Lara missed weight by 4 pounds, bro. Yeah, he missed weight by 4 pounds, bro. I need the Braves to get up out of here. And I need the Yankees to. Who the fuck is this batting for the Yankees? Akina Khalifa. Akina Khalifa. Bader, 0 for 1 strikeout. Judge, 0 for 1 strikeout. Rizzo, 0 for 1. Arcia, 0 for 1. Corey Seager, 0 for 2. Josh Lowe is 1 for 2. Brandon Lowe, 0 for 2. Yep, that 3-piece, bro. That 3-piece. Yeah, my batter's BSing. Yep, Chicago Sky. The WNBA game starting in 10 minutes. Let me see what channel that's on. Let me see what channel that's on. So I can follow that. Two. Ion. All the games on Ion today. Okay, we got that. It's free. It's free TV. Ion. Kayla Cooper. Kayla Cooper. Going up out of their shoes. Right from the welcome. I'm gonna add to the parlay. If you do what do, I got some commission. I'm gonna send to your lap. I bet. Bet. I got a couple of them though. Come on. Get him up out of there, Schuster. Let's go. 3 strikes. Get up out of there. All right, Vasquez coming back up for the Yanks. Vasquez coming back up for the Yanks. Y'all hit that thumbs up for your boy, man. I got 9 people in the building. I know more than 9 of y'all been through here. I got 25 likes. I know more than 25 of y'all been through here. Y'all hit that thumbs up for your boy. Let YouTube know we live. Help your boy get and stay in that algo. If y'all ain't checked out the videos earlier, y'all check out the videos from earlier. The David Haney and Regis Prograde. You know what I mean? Video. David Haney and Regis Prograde teasing the fight, right? He talked to David Haney called Eddie Hearn about a fight with Regis Prograde. You know what I mean? And also the Lomachenko, still being ranked ahead of Shakur Stevens, actually. And the funny part about that is Shakur Stevens was actually ranked ahead of Lomachenko for the fight. Right? He not. And now after the fight, he not. Y'all check those things out for me, man. Go to the channel, man, the live feed. Man on base. 1 out, man on first. Schuster. 0-0. All right. Top of the 4th in the Yankees game. 1 ball, no strikes. So my picture's reeling right now. 2 balls. Damn, stole second. Stole second. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Start on second. Stole second from first. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Get up out of here, Brace. Schuster may be getting a little fatigued, right? His pitch is starting to get a little wild, starting to lose just a little control. He had 40 pitches, right? But that's right around the time where, start to feel it. He had 40 pitches. Three and one. He walked. He put one guy on base. He stole second. Now he's 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike. 3 balls, 2 strike. 4 count, 1 out. Come on, Schuster. Yankee game. Yankees got 2 outs. Man on first, top of the 4th. Braves and Phillies in the top of the 3rd. The WNBA game about to start. I got the Sky in that one. And one of them, I got the Sky left the Sky out the other, but I got Dallas Wings on both of them. Give him a little break. What happened? He walked her. Come on, Schuster. Getting wild with it. And 2 balls, 1 strike. Come on, Vasquez. He got it. He really tired, getting tired of something like that already. I get tired like that. 3rd inning, top of the 3rd. Let's go. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 on base, 1 out. If he could get this out right here, they're in good shape. Let me make me one for him. I'm going to make that big one. Let me put the other one back up here. Three balls, 1 strike. Shoots from the low deep bases, man. 1 out. His arm dying in the 3rd. I'm thinking it's like if what's the 3rd inning? Your arm dying. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Get him up out of there. He get him up out of there now. He in good shape. Let's go. Let's get it. 2 outs, man. Let's get it. Now we work. Vasquez just got it for the Yankees. Yankees about to go to the top of the 5th. They at bat. Braves and Phillies at the top of the 3rd. 2 outs, 2 on base, man on 2nd and 1st. Schuster been pitching good. Now he kind of struggling a little bit in the top of the 3rd. He getting wild with his pitch. He walked 1 guy on base, and then the same guy he walked stole the base, and then he walked and put another guy on base. He just got down to a 3-2 count with the last dude. I almost put him on base. You just need him to hit it in field so we can go and get up out of here. The Rays up 6-2 on the Dodgers. Schuster low. His control in the iffy. The Yankees got to help that young pitcher right now, man. Deep. Oh, hit. Somebody coming in. Fuck. Fill it up 1-0. Two people got in. Triple. God damn it, Braves. Need some of them home runs, Braves. Yeah, he would have, man. Don't chat with him now. Y'all should have took his ass out before. Yeah, when the Braves get down though, but they got them hits. They can start cracking some shit. They can start cracking some shit. So the first WNBA game about to start on Ion. Let's see. WNBA. Get up out of there, bro. Get up out of there, Schuster. Ion is saying. All right, we're watching Chicago Sky game. The Braves turn this shit around, man. They got the batters for it. They got the batters for it, man. Man's got to help that young pitch out, man. Georgia bet right now with 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Schuster got out the inning. Not without giving up 2, though. Anybody gonna come back, those gonna be the Braves with them bats, though. Chicago Sky win the tip. Carter with the first shot, first make. Come on, Nick. Help the young boy out. Let that young boy out, right? That's man. You just gotta pull this out. Man, Harris for the home run. Come on, man. It's getting some of the Braves to get right. Braves down 2. What? So, looking for this one I'm looking for. I got Austin on my team. Let's see what the Braves doing. K got Bishop and Brianna Sykes on his team. He got 2 players to my 1 team. Corey Seager, home run, baby. Let's get it. I need one of them Braves for the home run. And then Yankees. Let's go, Bader. Girl, what the hell was that? Look at your shot for everybody. He did jump to Callie Cooper, man. Let's go. Let's go. Get loose quick. Get loose quick. Let's go. Let's go. Braves just struck out. Five to six, Chicago, Washington. Braves down 2-0 to the Phillies. Yankees and Padres 0-0. Texas Rangers up 9-1 on the Baltimore Orioles. I need the Braves turn this thing around. Let's go. Beautiful. Beautiful. Austin. Oh, that's great. Okay.
Folks can now get pre-qualified with CarMax with no impact to their credit score. That's good. I take my credit score very seriously. Then they can shop by personalized monthly payments so they can see what fits their budget. Well, you know, the league's leading credit score. That's not a thing. So a thing. It's not. It is. It's not. It's on my wiki page. Wait, they took it down? They don't let you edit your own wiki page stuff. They don't? Get pre-qualified with no impact to your credit score at CarMax. And what if I need a different kind of plan? State Farm will help me find the right coverage. What if I was a different kind of wallet? It's called Mark's Cubans. Cuban sandwiches by Mark Cuban. You have a majority stake. This is proprietary toasting technology. It's a pass. Okay, hear me out. Mark Cubans. Tube socks by yours truly. Nope. At State Farm, we're there for your what ifs. Get a quote today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm's there. What do you guys think came first, the chicken or the baby back rib? Baby back ribs. Chicken tenders all the way. Baby back ribs. Chicken tenders. Baby back ribs. Baby back ribs. Baby back ribs. I'm gonna go get some pie.
Vasquez got one out. Schuster got 3 on the way. You had to give up 2. Had to give up 2 to find yourself or something. Sky keep this up.
And get America's #1 acne routine. I got proactive and I finally got the confidence I needed to create the dreams that were sitting in my head.
The Rangers is up 9-1.
Proactive.com to get started today.
On the way.
Lidocaine Flex, a super fit, flexible patch with maximum OTC strength. Lidocaine that contours to the body to relieve pain right where it hurts. And then we mention it really sticks. Salon Pass, it's good medicine.
Vasquez got two. This Vasquez dude ain't have that. Randy Vasquez look legit. Looks legit.
Still integrating Candace Parker into the mix, but she's so talented and such a veteran that it doesn't seem to have taken very long as they look out. For more of these games, please go to WNBA.com or visit the WNBA app. Rebecca Gardner checking in for the first time here tonight. And certainly she has been someone that has been key for the Chicago Sky defense and the pressure and the success that they have seen early this season. Sykes back at the free throw line. Well, if we look at the numbers right now, Washington is 4-12 from the field. They haven't had a lot of success in it yet. It's a tie game. So, Scott's gotten off quickly. Washington right back into the mix.
We got 1-0, 2 out, 1 ball. Come on, Scott.
She got raked across the arm. That's a quick move. James Wade seems to agree with it. Here's your crew chief, Alex Attila, and Fox News' Santo Stevens here, officiating crew here tonight. Cowper's Gillis looks. Comes in actually shooting 80% from three, a small sample size for her so far this season. They're working on stretching out that distant shot. Speaking of distant shots, Christy Tolliver has hit a 3 or 2 in her career. She came up a little gimpy there. I'm not sure if she landed the wrong way, but she's grimacing a little bit, trying to play through some rain here. 36 years old, her 14th league or 14th year in the league. Christy Tolliver, Copper taking it inside.
Let's go, Copper. Let's go, Caleb. Give me. Lay that down, you go.
That's a great sign early for the Sky.
Of course, Della Don. Y'all got to hold Della Don, man. Come on, let's get it. Put him up there.
2 for 2 from 3. All of her points, all 6 points. Gives Mystics the lead 15-14. And it'll stay here. Sky basketball from the sideline. Kalia covers last bucket. Oh, you can go with your offhand as strong as Kalia can.
2 balls, 1 strike, take the fifth. So you got to about 5. They supposed to get to that. Three balls.
I totally agree with you. And a walking violation there on Cloud. So it's number 2 here from the Mystics. He was having fun with the local media at the pregame.
Let's go. Let's go, boys.
We have our home opener, and we're
Come on, man.
spotlighting the opposing player, Lena Deladon, in one of our local papers. I totally agree with you. It would be like Kalia Copper being on the front of the Washington Post for the home opener for the Mystics. It's probably not going to happen. But, Lena Deladon, as we know, played her first game here.
Yeah, down here when we slide on there. I got 2 bills for the mine. Actually, I got 3. All right. Got some for the night as well. Let's do this. Padres just scored twice. That young fella gave up 2 runs. Damn. They finally got him. So the Braves and the Yankees down 2 now. So none of it. They're tired, man. Damn.
Get set and then make your move. I thought Courtney went a little quick there. Both of those players, Williams is new to Chicago, Leeway, new to Chicago, new teammates, right? So that
You best gotta help that man. Y'all gotta help that man. The Jays and Twins just started. Sky up on the Mystics. Now the Yanks down two. Yanks and the Braves down 2-0 right now. Braves like they about to get together though. The Yanks gonna get together, man. They can't keep it. They had two terrible batting days. They managed to win yesterday though. So they mean they can manage to win today. The Braves got 2 on and 1 out. Then the Sky up 3. Hold on. All right.
It's the Crown Royal Water Break. With the Crown Royal Water Break, moderate your drinking to stay in the game.